USC's defensive recruiting has been turning heads so far in the 2024 cycle. Lincoln Riley and Alex Grinch have been reeling in 4 stars left and right on the defensive side of the ball. And that trend continues as USC adds the commitment of 4-star Sierra Canyon safety Marquis Gallegos. Marquis is a very exciting prospect that adds a big-time playmaker to the safety room. So in today's video, we'll break down Marquis' game, and I'll tell you why I think he could be the next Kalen Bullock. All of that and more coming up next. What's up guys, my name is G Greens, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. But before we get into it today, I do want to thank today's sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is your one-stop shop for tickets. They take tickets from all over the web and put them into one really easy to find place. They also grade every single ticket so you know if you're getting a fair deal or not. And to make things even better, SeatGeek is hooking my subscribers up with $20 off your first order when you use the promo code GGreens at checkout. That's with 3 E's and 3 S's. So thank you again to SeatGeek for being a sponsor. Alright, so let's talk about Marquis. First with rankings, he's currently listed as the number 21 overall safety and the number 23 player in the state of California. This is a guy that Lincoln and Grinch have been chasing for a while now. They identified and offered him very early on, and when you throw his tape on, it's very easy to see why. He has some good size, being listed at 6'1", 175, although he looks heavier than 175 now. But before we get into the specifics of what I saw on his tape, I just want to point out that this kid is a very smart football player. He really is. He primarily played as a deep safety for Chaminade last year. He has transferred to Sierra Canyon, by the way. But he made most of his plays when he was the lone deep safety in cover 1. So what does this tell us? This tells us that he has great range, great instincts, and phenomenal ball skills. He did play both sides of the ball last year, doubling as a wideout on offense. And those skills help him tremendously when tracking the ball. I mean, he had multiple interceptions that just were very impressive. But when you see him at first glance, he may look a bit unassuming. He's very Kalen Bullocky in that way, but this kid can hit, and hit hard. He really packs a punch. And just in terms of his tackling, SC fans will love to hear this, but he's a great open field tackler. Really patient and fundamentally sound, and that'll be a nice change for sure back there. But speaking of Kalen Bullock, Marquis reminds me of him in many ways. He's a taller, lanky, deep safety that has elite ball skills and surprising hitting power giving his stature. So for sure, I see him as a deep safety when he gets on campus. He will need to mature physically, obviously, but his frame has a ton of room to put on size, so I have no doubts about that. And I have noticed that the Kalen Bullock slander is still happening in my comment section, so I'm going to have a dedicated video about Kalen coming out soon. But regardless, Marquis possesses a lot of the same traits that make Kalen so special. So overall, I'm thrilled for this pickup, and the USC secondary looks to be in very good hands in the years to come. But I do want to hear from you guys on this one. What are your thoughts on Marquis and the defensive recruiting class as a whole? Alright guys, that will do it for me today. If you did happen to enjoy the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to help support the channel in an even bigger way, you can do so over my Patreon for only $1 a month. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You're all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.